left sideline, midfield. Huge crease, untouched, 10, 5, touchdown!
What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers live talk show hosted by your man right here, Julio Hennessy, co-host my man Cameron Good. We ready to have a great, wonderful Wednesday. It's hump day. The week's almost over, and you know it is, man. We got a lot of things coming up. Our final home game of the season come up this Saturday, so y'all need to get out there and attend this home game. And you know what we do, for we do what we do. Anything and everything you want to know about the Tigers, you can find right there at my favorite here at the www.carolinatigersfootball.org. Go to that website, see everything about Tiger Nation, from sponsor to partners to volunteers to players to paw print creators to Teen Zone, the Cubs Den. Those are our two youth programs right there. Also, if you want to become a Tiger, it's probably a little late to become a Tiger, but you can inquire about being a Tiger next year. And Tiger is the Tigers dance team. Yes, we have a dance team, and they awesome, the Tiger. So, other than that, man, everything Tiger-oriented, Tiger Nation can be right there at the Carolina Tigers Football.org. And again, I hope you're having a great week. I want to say thank you to all our returning viewers and welcome to all our new viewers. But without further ado, I got to bring up my brother from another mother, Mr. Cam Good. What's going on, Cam?
How's it going, Julio? How's it going, man? How's it going to every Tiger family? We're back at it again. Another week. We were, remember before the show, we were talking about how for some reason today, the sun was coming down and glaring out this window, and it was just like a ball of light over my camera. Julio says, I was jumping hoops. I was like putting covers and stuff over, trying to get to work, and it took me forever. I had to open the door.
Yeah, I didn't want folks thinking Cam was going to see Jesus. It was the lights of heaven was shining on the door behind him, and I didn't want people to think that Cam, this was his last episode, and he'd be going home to go sit with the Lord and watch down upon us and bless us. So I didn't want that to happen. So I had to make it.
Could you imagine that I'm the person who passes away? I'm not the one on the field. I'm not the one charging into people. Like, I'm just sitting here doing a show, and I'm the one who goes away first, bro. Is that not like crazy? Like, would that not be irony?
And then you had to come from me talking about, you the one always praying, talking about the Lord has given us this day, amen. Like light supposed to be behind me. Come on, Cam. I tread lightly on when it comes to the Lord Almighty. I know where my blessings come from and where my daily bread. Amen.
Give me some of that. Maybe I need some of that, apparently. Ain't that crazy?
Hey, what's so funny is people watch this show and they pull up and come to one of my shows like, man, he talking about Jesus. He said about Jesus on stage.
Apparently, the comedy house is in fact not the Lord's house. Apparently,
I mean, I do clean comedy. I do church comedy. I love it. I do all forms of comedy. But yeah, hey, I don't mind being in the streets of the comedy. I keep it trill, as my man Bun B would say. We keep it trill,
I see.
But nah, man, it's been a great episode, y'all. We have an awesome player pull up for us for another live Tiger interview, man. It's been pretty good, man. We've been having a lot of Tigers pull up and jump on the talk show, man. I've really been appreciating it. I think it's really been bringing a different aspect to the talk show. And to all my Tigers, man, we encourage you to pull up and be a guest on the episode of the 10-5 Touchdown Tigers. It's all about y'all. But before we bring up our guest, Cam, again, you had a good week so far. Everything going good for you, brother?
Yeah, my week has been great so far. I've had a couple of interesting things happen. My dad he's been retired, but he's been working on like this outdoor patio thing. It's kind of his personal pet project of his, along with his business and stuff too. So that's kind of mostly been up to this week. What about you, Julio? What have you been up to?
Oh, just working and getting ready for these shows and putting on shows and going to work every day and then having to go perform at night, then get back up in the morning and go back to work. It's the usual. The breakthrough gonna come, man. The breakthrough gonna come. Get ready for this tour. About to put them out. We're putting together independent tour that we'll be taking from North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, working on Indiana, things like that. So we about to get this awesome tour. If you follow my social media, everybody, y'all will see these dates coming up and where to pull up. Other than that, we about to get the show cracking, and we about to bring up one of our Tigers right here, man. One of our Tigers. I want everybody in Tiger Nation to welcome and get ready to bring to the stage. Come on, Angel. Come on the stage. Put your camera back up. You ain't got to hide no more. Y'all welcome to the stage.
I'm
Saucy Brunson. What's up, Saucy?
What's up with y'all?
Not much, man. Tell everybody what your name is, what your number is, what you do on the football field, and tell them what's going on. Go on, you got the flow.
Okay, well, say my name. My name is Angel Brunson, aka Saucy. I'm number 24 on the Tigers. You said what else I gotta tell them?
What you play besides your number? What your positions is?
Oh, I'm running back, wide receiver. I play a little defense. I'm some everywhere. Wherever coach need me, I'm there.
Okay, awesome. Is so we're gonna jump right into this today, Saucy. Saucy, so is this your first time playing football?
Yes, this is my first time playing. I would say tackle football, really like this. I played probably like a little bit of powder puff in my high school years, but nothing compared to this. Basketball was my main sport.
Okay.
Oh, you're a basketball player. What brought you with the football side of things? What sparked that one?
I did some everything. I did basketball, ran track, I did tennis, I did some everything. So I was like, might as well. I was just sitting around. I was like, I want to do something active. I want to get back active. I had graduated and I was just, working, but I wanted to get back, with the, energy. So I was like, let me look, see what's going on. And I found, Winston had this, ladies football team. I was like, let me give it a try. So let's see what's up with it.
Yeah. So seeing that Saucy and seeing they had a team, you came out to check them out. What about the Tigers that really drew you to wanting to be a part of the organization, part of the team? When you came out immediately, you was like, oh, I gotta be like this, I want to be here, or did it take you a minute to say, you know what, I really want to buy into this and I want to be a part of this.
Honestly, to admit, I was immediately sold. It didn't take me much. I am, like I said, I am an athletic person, so once, I got out there with the team and, I felt the good energy, I felt the family vibe. So that kind of made me, make my energy quick. So it actually came, fast to me. And I was like, yeah, I want to, go ahead and pursue this. So it was easy.
It was that easy. I said at least. So you sought the Tigers out. It said you saw them and then you kind of came in.
I actually looked it up online. I was like, I actually looked up like women's sports in the area. I had just moved here not too long ago. I came from Greensboro. And that was the first thing that popped up was women's tackle football, Carolina Tigers. So I looked them up. The website looked nice. I was like, okay. Then I seen how it was like their first year. So they was kind of, brand new to the, to it. So I was like, this would be, good opportunity. And they welcomed me just as I welcomed them. So it was good vibes.
Yeah, it's good vibes. I was going to say, you didn't recruit it from Facebook dating. Like, we've seen a trend here. So,
a lot of Tigers got hit up to go on a date. And then the date was at football practice.
Lord.
We're going to be at the park. we're gonna walk and talk, and then before you know it, they running laps.
They doing drills. I'm telling you, nah. But I came through there, so it was nice that I found it. Definitely nice that I found you guys.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So being a first-time player, and first time far as contact football. You know what I'm saying? And last year was your first year with the team, so you are a returning player from last year's team. How has your confidence grown from stepping out from your first time to now coming back as a veteran for this team? And how do you feel about being being a returning veteran for the Carolina Tigers?
So actually, this is my first year with them. I did not play last year.
You didn't play last year? You came out this year.
This is my first year here. So honestly, the intensity kind of already came with me, but it followed once I, came into contact with everybody else, got into it with their energy. But, like I said, I'm already an athletic person. I'm already, hype. I like to, win. That's me. I like to win and I like to compete. So when it comes all together, it's a good mixture. And then, like I said, it's my first year, so I'm still learning, still getting it, getting into it. But I definitely will be a returning player, so I will be a veteran real soon.
Oh, real soon! Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you next year too on the field.
Yes.
So, speaking of on the field, I kind of want to get a bit off the field. So, can you tell everybody, what do you do, outside of football? What are your other hobbies? Maybe your work, anything like that?
I am actually now. I have my own photography business, so that's what I do. I actually do photography. I do videography. I actually graduated from A&T in 2021. So that's kind of where my Aggie Pride. So that's kind of where my
I just wore Aggie shirt.
You already know, yes. Aggie Pride, yes. So that's I went there for journalism and mass communication. So that's where I kind of learned the behind the camera. I can do writing, I can do radio, I can do kind of some of everything. Really, I don't like to put myself in a box. I like to get myself new experiences out there. You got to live life sometimes. So, after I graduated, that's when I started my, photography business. So like I said, I do videography as well. I shoot some of everything, families, I started shooting celebrities as well. Like when they're out at the, at certain events in the, like in the city. So I'll start shooting them, come out. I do like I said, families. I do sports. I shot for the Carolina, the indoor football team in Greensboro.
Yeah.
I shot with them. I can't think of the name right there. It's like literally on the tip of my tongue, but I can't even think. I'm not even gonna stress myself. But I shot with them for a couple of seasons. That was actually fun. I was on the field sometimes. I actually started in the stands and they liked my work and I moved on to the field. So, photography is something that I like to do. Honestly, if I wasn't on the field, I would be the photographer. Yes. I would be definitely pushing out some great content. So, either way, vice versa. That's what it is.
Okay. Angel, man, first year playing ball, first year with the team. You're doing some great things. Your name is in the top 25 of the league in fumble recoveries. So you you say you're a running back, wide receiver, but to get them fumble recoveries, you got to be on the defensive side. So, and I've seen you when you ran the ball. I think it was a week before last, man. The first play, pretty much you were gone down the sideline.
Yeah.
And put up that score. So you like little Speedy Gonzalez, Epa, underlay away, and you gone.
Yeah,
so,
I swear. I swear I'll be trying. Like I said, I'm still brand new to this. So I know once I get everything down pat, get everything, situated and what I need to learn, I'm definitely gonna be a beast. I'm trying to tell you, because I be moving faster than my feet be moving faster than me. I be having to put my mind where my feet is. I be gone. So I gotta slow myself down sometimes. But hey, when that speed kick in, I'm gone.
Yeah, you'll learn. You'll get field vision. You'll learn how to see where, because football, I'm pretty sure you're learning, especially opposite side. Some plays are developing, and when you kind of get ahead of yourself, you kind of miss you kind of outrun your blockers. You might be going to a place, but if you but you'll learn that. But at least you're going hard. You ain't scared. You try and get the end zone. So those are all things tenacious. Those things you need. And then as you start to grow and understand, you develop the field vision. You develop learning how to, okay, let me slow up 2 steps so my block can get in front of me.
Right.
And then I'm going to zip by her and 2 other people. But the point is, you already approach the game at 110 miles an hour, ears pinned back, let's go. And that's the first thing. You can't teach somebody that. The rest can be taught, the rest is experience. But just to go out there and have the go-get-it attitude, that either comes naturally or you don't have it. So you got a great part of the first part down. It just now you're gonna learn how to, develop yourself into all aspects from defense, offense. You'll learn how your speed can be a positive and sometimes can hinder you if you don't know how to and when use, as you say, them turbo boosters.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
I know when to turn them things on.
Mm-hmm.
Now, recently, I know we're all every Tiger, and it's still opportunity. It's never too late. The goal is to go to the Emerald Bowl. The goal is to be in San Antonio at the end of the year, raising up the championship, raising up the trophy, claiming y'all number 1 stake in the league. Now, last couple weeks, we've had a couple setbacks, with things, but it's never too late. How have you been feeling with the ups and what I'm saying? When you win, you win, you're on top. Do you come back with some losses? What is the mind state to recover and to go back into that dominant win mind state as a Tiger right now?
Honestly, right now, I just feel like once we get back to where we were in the beginning, we'll get back to that dominating state. And we're still there, it's just still those like little hiccups here and there that's making us, setting us back that time. But once we get over that, and I feel like this game is going to definitely show it because, once we get our practice down and get everything together, we'll get back to where we need to be. But honestly, we're still good. We're still good. We got great chemistry as a team, great coaching. We got 3 great coaches, 4 great coaches, I believe now. I got to catch up. But, we got a great knowledge on the sideline. And then once we, sponge everything in, once we get everything down, we'll definitely be that dominating team, we have that, and we can't get that and get there this season too.
Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. From offense to defense, both sides of the ball really this year have come together in jail. It's just sometimes getting everything to roll together at once can sometimes be, can be where the hiccups come. But as long as you keep the correct mind state, as long as you keep the dominant mind that, hey, we still in this, you still in it. You ain't never. The only way you out was you put yourself out. You know what I'm saying? And the moment you put yourself out in your head, that's the moment where the head is going to control what the body do. So I always keep saying, keep the focus of we on top. We're going to be on top. We've been on top. Let's just do the things we were doing when we was in more of a dominant side. And y'all still doing great. It's just getting through some of those skips and hiccups at the moment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep. I want to kind of ask you a bit more about, your own personal style of football, right? So since you told me that you played a whole bunch of different sports, right? I'm kind of curious, what kind of lessons you think you've learned from those other sports that you can, you put into football, or like what's the differences between football and some of those other sports, what are things?
Honestly, of course, I would say the contact, that would be the most difference. But like, I guess as small as I am, I have to learn to just take that hit and get back up. And, that's kind of what scares most people. But, hey, that's what I signed up for. I know football and I like football. I've definitely watched it, before even playing it. I like the Seahawks. I like the Packers. I play Madden. Like, it's distilled in me as well. So once I got out here, it kind of, came easy. But, playing it and actually,
yeah,
it actually on the field is definitely two different things. So, but other than that, Actually, basketball has taught me just like being quick. I was point guard, and I was mainly on defense as well. So that just made me, distill the dog in me, and just made me like, ain't nobody stopping me. So that's where that came from. And just like my little background with Powder Puff, I do know a little bit of, like I said, with the background is football. I know the fundamentals. I know a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but as I'm actually playing it, I'm learning on the playing side as to just the spectator side. So it's a lot that I didn't know. That's happy that I learned now, and it's great, and it can adjust to my game. Make me a better player.
Hey, thank you, Mr. Mr. Anthony, with the comment. Saying good luck the rest of the regular season. The march to the Emerald Bowl in San Antonio is in full swing. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? This is where y'all really really get your gigs rolling. Now, I want to piggyback off of Cam's question. He asked you about your style of football. You play many positions, and you play the game, you watch the game. So this is where Julio will get it to you. Okay. Now, running back. When you in the running back, I know you watch football. What kind of style or what running back that you watch, that you want to kind of like marquee your game after as a running back?
I would say as a running back,
See, I'd say there's no wrong answers, but some people in the chat, they might, they might.
So I say like your style. So let's say I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna just say a couple people. Then you can say, okay, I kind of see going. So Mike Allstott, one of the greatest big backs, power back, run through your run, just straight bull, right? Bull. Then we got oh man, we got. Hold on, let me get this right. I don't mess his name up. Then we got Marshall Faulk, light on his feet, quick, had a way to find the holes, hit the holes, speed.
I would say him. I would say him. Yeah, okay, that's mainly. I wouldn't say I'm gonna be trucking them through, but I'll definitely be hitting that hole, trying to find using my speed, definitely. So yeah.
Okay. So wide receiver. Now, when you a wide receiver, I'm gonna give you a couple options. Is you kind of like Ocho Cinco that got the footwork to free up the space and then run from them and get open, or you more like a physical receiver who gonna sit there and take the hand-on-hand combat and then run off, or you just like old school Terrell Owens who gonna just flat out burn you down the field. What how do you feel when you line up with a DB in front of you? What is your thoughts? I'm gonna juke it out, I'm gonna push through, or I'm just gonna make them look stupid. What kind of style is that?
I say I have to be a little bit of both of the first one and the third one, because I'm gonna try to burn you out because I'm gonna have to use my speed to get past you, but then I'm gonna try to use a little bit of side stuff. You'll use a little trick motion to get myself free and get up out there. That's what I've been learned at the beginning too.
Okay, you just got a big compliment. I think one of your teammates. Somebody's called you Ocho. Cinco. And Ocho was known, you couldn't. And Ocho footwork was so nasty. Like he'll tell them he'll say, I'm about to go here, and here, and he'll tell them, and he'll do it, and they couldn't even keep up with him. So to somebody call you Ocho, that's a big name to be called now. You know what I'm saying? Coach JB said, yeah, he gonna call you Ocho.
Yeah, that's Coach JB.
Gonna call you Ocho. That's a big compliment right there, man. That's a big compliment.
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, shout out to Coach JB, man. I'm telling
you. He said what it is. I'm gonna let you know what it is. That's Ocho out there. Those are all great names, man. And then last but not least, when you play defense, are you a DB? Are you a safety? Are you a linebacker? What do you play?
Definitely. I played a little bit of corner, played a little bit of safety. I played a little bit of DB. So I played a little bit of everything. Like I said.
Okay. So being that you speed, you're more like, hey, I'm gonna be in your face. I'm gonna get with you down the field, and I'm not gonna let you get open. You're gonna have to work to get open with me covering you. So you basically is a cover back, cover safety, everything. You're gonna be like a blanket. I'm on top of you, buddy.
Trying
So,
to, yes,
okay.
sir.
Cool. Back to you, Cam. I had to get that style out.
You had to get.
I had to break the styles down.
He had to dig a little deeper.
Had to break the styles down.
He got the lore. He knows it, bro. He knows it up there, man. Like I said, I'm still a little new to the football thing. You know, I'm still learning. So you know.
Hey, Crystal said you the security. You the security Richardson of the field. You the fastest. You want the fastest people on the team.
Car, yeah.
You said,
I be running faster than I be.
Yeah.
Running faster than your feet be gone. Like, girl, wait on the block. I can't wait.
I be going faster than the ball. I be going like, hold on, I gotta go back for the ball. Wait a minute.
Right. He ain't got the ball yet. What's that Wayne song? Like a Lamborghini.
I can't let him hit me. That's my motto. I gotta be too fast to tackle, man. I gotta be too fast to tackle.
That's good though. I mean, just listening to you, and then realizing that this is your inaugural season into this contact ball. I think you're gonna continue to develop to be a very dominant, very good cog of this whole unit, and keep pushing, keep striving, and just keep doing what you do. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. We ain't done yet. I'm about to do my halftime, and I'm not camming nobody down. Because every time we cam somebody down, when we bring them back up, it's always I can't hit somebody. I can't hear you. You can't hear me. So y'all just sit right here and let me do this halftime report, okay? This is how we're gonna do it. I'm learning. I ain't trusting. Taking the logic car. I don't trust all this no more. I ain't gonna lie. Here we go. Halftime. You know what time it is. Time to give a shout out to all our partners and sponsors of the Carolina Tigers. And shout out to whoever made this new digital page. It looks so good. I can see every sponsor and partner so clearly. I'm going to say it every time I use it because it is good. Starting off with the eatery. The eatery is right there in Lexington, North Carolina. After home games, you go by the eatery, get some food, and show them your ticket, and let them know you was at the Carolina Tigers football game, and you going to get 10% off your bill, boy. Get a little discount for eating some good food and coming to the home game. After that, y'all, everything Euro. Man, they specialize with Sailor of fixing all European models. They like doing Volvos, Audis, Porsches, BMWs, and Mini Coopers. I ain't got a Porsche and I ain't got a BMW, but I can get a Volvo or Audi. They can fix that too. Holler at everything Euro in Winston today. Shout out to Sailor of Sports Insurance Recreation. Kind of like Aflac, you're doing something you love to do. It's sports related. Get the insurance because if something happened, they can get you a little bit of money, okay? All right. Let's give a big shout out to the Courtyard of Haynes Mall in Salem. Proud partner of the Tigers, man. Go in there and tell them I need me a Tiger rate. You should get the room at a Tiger rate. Ain't got to be on Saturday. It could be anytime because they love helping people who love the Tigers. ABR Acupuncture. That's when you do a little hot stone, little needle. Put in your little nerves and stuff, and they put a little burnt incense on the bottom of them. Yeah, acupuncture. Holler at ABR Acupuncture for your acupuncture section today. Care at home, man. It's for home care and transport for all your people and family in need. They can take care of them at home, or they can give them a ride when you can't do it for them. Holler at Care at Home today. Shout out to one of our player sponsors, TB Stokes and Farm, man. TB Farm and Stokes out of NC, man. Thank you, TB, for being a player sponsor. You can see that awesome, big old banner, at every home game with the player they sponsored with all information about TB Farms and Stokes. Going back up, we're going to D1 Savage, man. D1 Savage is the people that made the awesome uniforms, and that's why the Tigers look so good. Want your team to be a Savage? Holler at D1 Savage for the Flyers uniforms you can get out there. Also for the AFA, the American Football Association, proud partners of the Tigers. Thank you to AFA for supporting this awesome organization and team. Review Media, man. If you trying to get a new view at what you do, holler at Review Media, and they'll get you hooked up with a whole new light of what's going on with you today. Holler at Review Media. Another player sponsor, Stockton Construction, man. If you try and get some stuff done around the house or building a business, holler at Stockton Construction for all your construction needs. Carolina Vision, man. Carolina Vision, we're doing some dope work, recording the games, putting out some awesome videos of the team doing their thing. So thank you, Carolina Vision, for what you do. Operation First Response, honoring all our emergency responders who out there from police. I said the police, firefighters, EMTs. We thank you so much for giving them help when needed. Operation First Response is a proud partner with the Tigers. Award decals, man. You see, man, them helmets look good. That decal, I go, oh, who made that? Award Decals made that. So get you one made today with your team at Award Decals. Second and Main is our first down sponsor. Every first down is brought to you by Second and Main. And after the game, when you gonna go to Second and Main, after you go to the eatery, you go to Second and Main, get a couple, libation, little drinks. They gonna give you 10% off at Second and Main. So shout out to Second and Main after that. The Moms on Main. The Moms on Main is a great organization that helping families out there. If you need help, the Moms on Main can find some help that you need today. Also, who's my man? Jag Handyman Services. If you don't feel like doing something, holler at Jag. He'll come over there and knock it out for you, man. It's the handyman for you. Call it Jag Handyman. And last but not least is Catch the Funny. And it's the Catch the Funny is the brand behind a man that brings the funny. And if you ain't laughing, you ain't living. So live your life to the fullest. And that is our halftime partners and sponsors brought to you by the Carolina Tigers. Let's go Tigers.
That was an interesting voice at the end there, Julio. But I always wondered, why don't we have the acupuncture guys come out on field, give us acupuncture in the middle of the game, someone not feeling too hot, injury, poke them with a few needles, right up. I think
we might need something like that.
That's what I'm saying. You might unlock something. You know what I'm saying? It might unlock your,
Clip this right here. It might unlock something. It might unlock something in your soul when you release the wrong gas out there in the field. And
why was that all that?
It might unlock something and lock up your back muscles where you ain't. They putting needles and burning incense on the needles. It might unlock an inner thing. I don't know, but you ain't gotta. I don't want no needles in no given time. I don't care what kind of needles it is. I don't want hypodermic. I don't want diabetics. I don't want no kind of needles in me. We good to go. I'm not knocking what you do.
Look,
you ain't gonna do.
This is a tattoo needle.
Yeah, I got plenty of them, but you ain't gonna put you in the sideline either. No, sir. Cam, you go first. We'll follow behind you. How about that?
I don't know about that. I was just making a suggestion.
Try and then we'll try.
What do you mean? Look, I need to do some research. I was just saying, Coach Littlejohn, it might be the secret sauce for missing. They're on the sponsor sheet, so I'm sure they're like,
let me go and bring this up, Cam. You getting on my nerves. Okay, y'all know what's going on, man. This Saturday right here, man. This Saturday, I need y'all to get out there. It's Military Appreciation Night at the last final home game of the year. This is the last home game of the year for the Tigers, man. They're playing the Carolina. They're playing the Georgia Vipers, man, the defending champions, man. Listen, y'all need to get out here, support our Tigers, pull up. We are going to show up, show out for the final home game of the season. All my Paw Print creators, man, y'all pull up, man. You got VIP seating. Man, pull up and come get that VIP seating, man. And our Tigers is going to do what they made to do. We are honoring all our heroes, honoring our veterans. If you're a veteran, you're active serving, come out there, show your ID and be acknowledged and be welcome and be thanked as well. Also, any first responders still out there, come out there as well, be honored, man. This is a night when they just say acknowledge everybody for their service, their sacrifice, and just the servitude they have given this country and all the people that love them. Without you, y'all, come to our veterans and our military. You guys fight for our freedom and our rights every time you put your life on the line. And we want to say thank you. We appreciate you and salute you. So come out here May the 16th for our Military Appreciation Night right there at Philpott Memorial Stadium. It's the final home game of the year, and we need every Tiger to be in the building. And let's go Tigers.
Let's go Tigers.
All right, we back, man. Oh, they can switch the view. Okay, cool. I like this.
Okay.
Yeah, I about to say, had me looking at you. I ain't gonna be on top of and crushing y'all because I weigh a little more than all y'all. I don't want my top screen to, smush y'all below. So I got
Just the weight of your personality, Julio. That's
so yeah, you see, no offense, I want you to tell ugly people. You know what I'm saying? I like your personality. Clip this. Candace gave me the most when they say you trying to diss somebody when you meet them. When they say, especially y'all ladies, you be like, girl, what he look like? Well, he got a good personality. He got a good job.
He got a car.
He really nice to talk to. Got a nice car. But you ain't said nothing about how they look.
Don't that matter at the end of the day? Isn't that what matters most at the end of the day? You know?
That's why you don't need no alibi. You ugly. He tried to, I'm about to say the N-word. It made Well, you had me, you gonna get me kicked out the show. Because I about said it. I about said, yeah, boy, I had to stop, boy. I about said it. You ain't see my face, shoot. You see how I said that? I about it. But boy, go ahead. Anyway, all right. So woo, amen. Okay. On the main line. So what is going into this week's game? How has practice been in last couple this practices lead up to the final home game, especially against the Vipers? I mean, knowing it's your first year, I'm pretty sure all your veterans have told you and let you know just what the Vipers and what it means to put something on these Vipers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, practice has been good. You know, we've been going over, plays, making sure we get everything down pat. Going over a lot of new things, getting ready for the Vipers specifically. So, yeah, we just try to make sure we, prepare for them and bring that intensity that we need to bring, So, yeah, we're definitely ready and we're definitely getting there. So, yeah, let's do it.
What up, Rook? Hey, one of the D-line. Hey, hey, man, Rook, that's my dog right there, man. I appreciate Rook, man. I always give Rook the flowers. Rook has put so much hard work in from being the first year of this year. Mm-hmm. It just shows, how much hard work, and if you're dedicated, you have the mindset of, and I'm gonna just say you got that dog mind in you. There ain't nothing gonna stop.
I give her flowers. She definitely
Hey, Rook don't play. Rook gonna get a double team every time. That's all I'm gonna say. She gonna take on 2 linemen.
I'm telling you what, Rook no hooks, man. Rook no hooks.
I like that one. I'm about to steal that one. Yeah, I got me a new one for you, Rook. Get ready.
Add that on the list. Add that to the list, huh?
I do want to ask something a little personal though from you, like, and you said it very briefly, but I really want if you can just draw a little more out of it, man. Mm-hmm. The chemistry, the sisterhood, the togetherness of this team. How does that strengthen and how does that help strengthen your determination? And sometimes when you feel like you ain't all there, how did this team come together and still make you feel like you all there and they love you and need you? How's that go?
Yeah, so like I said, they definitely treat the team like a family. We make sure we got each other's back. We make sure, we reach out if anybody needs us. We try to, get the word out there, let them know if y'all do need anybody, they definitely got somebody to go talk to. We do have our captains, stuff like that. And like I said, we definitely learn to communicate a lot more. We're definitely trying to, get better, like it is dealing with a lot of emotions, dealing with a lot of people. It is what it is, but once you come together as a team like we have and as a family, we've gotten that and we've gotten to that space, and I definitely see it. We can definitely, get closer. I can see us doing that as well. And yeah. So yeah, like I said, it's definitely a sisterhood. We definitely like to, communicate. And, even when I get into my little slumps or whatever in the game, I have my little captain or I have any one of the teammates come up to me, ask me if I'm good, make sure I'm straight, this, that, and the third. I'll even do the same thing, It's all about hyping each other up in the end, making sure we finish this game out.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Cam, you got anything else you want to point out, brother?
Yeah, so I just wanted to, ask you the same thing. I'm always curious about, how is playing football, not just playing football, but playing football with the Tigers, affected your life, off the field, right? Like, how has it affected your daily life, your routine? Where particular things that you think it's changed?
I could say being a tourist and being very grounded to the earth. I am definitely a lazy person, so I would say it definitely has, got me, up to being active. Stop being lazy, try to, be on time for things. So it's definitely done that. I really don't like to be a people person either, but that's definitely, sprung me out to being a people person. It just comes naturally to me anyway. So that being on the team has, opened that up for me as well. So it's like being more active, being more, healthy with living, with the eating and stuff like that. So definitely is, make my life better than it was a little bit more.
Oh, that's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Yeah, that's been a common trend for a lot of
Yeah,
players.
lot
They've
of things.
been a lot more healthy, I think, since starting
Yeah.
playing that, right? And the
And-
coach has been he's one to drill that in. He's one to drill that in a lot. I know
Yeah.
from the practice I've
That,
gone to.
that has been a repeating, yes, common thing. We ask that question that everybody really has had a change in his habits and wanting to be more healthy and being more active outside of what they normally are. And that's good to hear, man. As you get older, being active helps keep you young. So, hey, thank you, Donald, for the comment, man. We're definitely looking forward to this Saturday, getting the next win, man. Getting back on top of the 500, making the push for the playoffs, making the push for a great seed in the run into the Emerald Bowl. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for commenting. Appreciate your continued support. I see you here a lot every episode.
Yep.
So really appreciate that and want to give you a shout out, give you your flowers. What you need to do, Donald, is go on the Carolina Tigers tacklefootball.org, okay? And go ahead and nominate yourself for a top fan. And let's get you on here, okay, for an interview with the crew. Now, you're here every week watching. Let's get you in the house and we talk to you. And let's see why you love these Tigers so much. How about that, Donna? We're gonna
Why you so aggressive, Julio? Why you scare them off? You're gonna scare them.
But anything you want to say, shout out to tell people, about to say, if you questioning football, you want to play football, anything you want to say about that, I just close out. The floor is yours, and you've been a great, great interview. We appreciate you, and you had the opportunity to say what you want to say for the night. Go right ahead.
Well, appreciate the opportunity. It definitely was a blast. I definitely have fun. Honestly, if anybody is definitely thinking about it, doing it, don't matter what age you are, because I didn't even know some of these women on this team was over the age of 30, 40, 50.
Yeah.
It's I did not know it, and you cannot tell. So it's definitely will help you in life. If you're trying to get, physical, you're trying to get active, it'll help you do that. It'll help you, mentally. It'll help you. So if you're thinking about doing it, just do it. Come on to the team.
It is. Well, thank you, Saucy. Looking forward to this Saturday, seeing you on the field.
Yep.
All I'm gonna say, Saucy, I watched a couple of these games. When you hit in that corner, just hold up and let your lineman get on the corner with you. And I promise you, you're gonna score every time. I'll be like, yo, she fast. Just hold up. I
gotta wait for my water.
They're a little slower than you, but you so you know what I'm saying? But you're going to continue.
I keep that in mind though.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, thank you for being here tonight. We appreciate you. Looking forward to seeing you this Saturday. And let's go Tigers.
Let's go Tigers. Appreciate y'all. Have a good one.
All right.
See you on the field.
All right, man. That was one of our Tiger players, man. Great having it here, man. So y'all know what time it is before we get up out of here. Is Julio's picks of the week. And we're going to revisit
it again.
What?
I said we back at it again. Here we go
back
again.
at it again. So let's go, man. So what we're going to do, man, we're going to go over last week's games. Do we have this week's lineup already up, Cam? Yes or no?
Sure do.
Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and go over what happened last week, the results and the count, man. We had the Grit versus the Houston Tigers, right?
Yeah, the Huntsville Tigers.
Huntsville Tigers. I went with the Grit. You went with Huntsville. Who came out on top, Cam?
The Grit came out that game.
What? The Grit came out on top that game.
Mhm.
All right. Now, the next game, man, we had the Mystic versus the Patriots. Am I correct?
We had the Mystery versus the
Mystery. Yeah,
Rock
the
City
Mystery.
Patriots.
And
Yep.
we both chose the Mystery. Who came out on top, Cam?
We both came on top that time. The Mystery
Both
came on top.
came out on top. Okay. Okay. Next game was the Prime and the Power. We both chose the Prime, Cam.
It was close. It was close, but the Powers came out 16-14.
Ooh, okay. We both lost that. The Rage versus the my handwriting sucks again. The Rage versus who, Cam?
The River City Warriors.
The Warriors, yes. I put the Warriors. I chose the Rage. You chose the Warriors. Who got on top of that, Cam?
Apparently, I didn't choose too well because the Rage destroyed them. It's 67-0.
Okay. All
yeah.
right then, Cam. We had we had the Sting and the Vipers, man. I went with the Vipers. You went with the Sting. Who came out on top, bro?
Looks like the Vipers versus the Stars.
Stars. Yeah, I'm sorry. I put the Sting. Sting's the other game.
Yeah, that's the game. Stars. That was this one was
Stars
a
won that
game.
one?
Yeah, they won that 6-0. There's only one touchdown a whole game.
Wow.
That one was a pretty.
Okay, all that shipping in from UK did good. So the next one,
This is the
was
Baguettes. It's French.
the Sting and the Spartans. Am I correct?
Yes. And the Spartans came out on that one.
Spartans came out on that one, and then we also know the result for our Tigers and Enforcers. Man, our Tigers fought hard, but the Enforcers came out on top, man. And with that being said, I got 1, 2, 3. I got 3 wins. Cam, you got 1, 2, 3. I don't like you anymore, Cam.
Still ahead. Still there.
12 to 10.
Still ahead.
Still ahead. You 12 to 10. Cam, call out this week's games real quick. Let's get our picks and let's roll out, bro. What's the game for this week, my brother?
All righty then. So let me make sure I'm not looking too far ahead. These are those games on the 16th. Here we are.
That's correct.
So the first one is Miami Spartans versus the Atlanta Phoenix.
Spartans and Phoenix. I pick first. I'm going with the Phoenix.
I can't pick anyone but the Phoenix, so they're still on the roll. So
yeah. Okay. Next up, Cam.
Tennessee Enforcers versus Carolina Stars.
Much as I don't want to. Are they playing in Tennessee or are they playing in the Stars?
Stars home game.
I'm gonna go with the Stars, dog. I hate to say it. I think that road trip might do something to the Enforcers.
I think so too. Although I think it might be a close one. I'll go on the Enforcers. I'll go on the Enforcers.
You're going with the Enforcers. All right. Next up, Cam.
Oklahoma Rage versus the Gulf Coast Mystery.
Woo, man. Woo. I'm sticking with the Mystery, bro. They came
Mystery?
back hard. They came back hard, man.
All right. I'm feeling the Rage coming on. I'll go for Oklahoma.
Okay. All right. Next one up, Cam.
Houston Power versus Houston Doom. That's a
Power and the Doom.
Yep. I don't recognize that team though. Do we?
I don't know, man. That's a toss up, man. Who you gonna pick first, Cam?
I always talk the Doom, right? I just find the Doom name to be cool.
Hold up. That's right. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. Saying the Phoenix is not in the league no more. That's true.
What?
Okay.
That changed a lot. I didn't know that. That changed a lot, actually. Oh my god.
That changed the so we got the Vipers. They guess they correct the Vipers and Stars. Because I said the Stars and Vipers, right? They correct that was last week's game, right? Yes. ATL not in the league no more. Phoenix is not in the league no more. So cross out that game. That pick is now nullified. Okay. Power and Doom. Who we going with, Cam? Who you got? You going with the Doom?
Yeah, I'm going with Doom.
All right, I'm gonna just be devil's advocate. I'm going with the Power, man. I'll make sure we're gonna keep it like this. Next game up there, Cam.
Dallas City Prime versus Tacoma Grit.
Prime and Grit, and I think my Grit won last game, and I'm sticking with the Grit, man.
I don't know. The Primes have been kind of they surprised me, so I'll go with Primes.
Oh, Prime. And thus the next game, bro. Are we closing out the week with that for the next pick?
We can. The Rocket City Patriots versus the River City Warriors.
Oh, Patriots and Warriors. Whoo! Based on last week, bro, I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. I have to agree. I'll agree on that one. Yeah.
All right. Next pick.
Yeah.
Next pick. What's the next game up, Cam?
And then they're not here, right? The Queens aren't in the league anymore, right?
I don't think the Queen's gone too, right?
Yeah. So
then it's gonna be the Tigers versus the Vipers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we know no matter what the wind may blow, we are Tigers all day. Rocket City, I don't think we had Rocket City for the picks this week, but thank you for letting us know Rocket City is no longer in the league as well. So, Cam. Well, we got 6 games to pick from. Right now, Cam is in the lead, 12 picks to my 10. This kind of feels familiar from last year, Cam.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
It kind of feels familiar last year, Cam. We got right to that 2 game. Then a great turn happened, you know what I'm saying? But that was doing NFL, so that's coming around soon too again. So get ready for those NFL picks. Y'all, man, that's our picks for the week, man. Cam, you want to say anything closing and then I'll close out. Anything you want to say to people, my brother?
Same thing as I always do. Make sure to check out the blog over at Carolina Tigers website, or you can see it on the Facebook page. I got another one coming out as usual. This will be pretty interesting. I talk a little about how right now there is no better time to get into women's sports. All right, so if you're curious about some of the reasons why, check out that post coming out soon. So, but than that though, nope, I'm good, Julio.
All right. Well, I'm good as well. I just want to tell people, man, listen, man, if you're not laughing, you're not living. I want y'all to know right now, man, Julio Hennessy and Rhea Food, the Crown and Chaos Tour is coming to a city near you. We are putting together our independent comedy tour, man. We got more dates to be announced. If we come to a city, we're going from Charlotte, we're going to be in North Carolina, we're going to be in Virginia, we're going to be in Indiana, we're going to be working on a lot of different cities and states, man. It's going to be our independent tour funded by us. You got to invest in yourself. So if you see the Crown and Chaos Tour coming to your city, please pull up, come laugh, come have a good time with 2 crazy fools in the game of comedy, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go, man. Come on, Julio. Step on the gas and let's get these picks right. Listen here, Donald. Yeah, you definitely got to come on now. You want to? Yeah. Hey, James, look down. Donald, email your email to Tiger Email so we can go and get you linked up for next week's show. You good? I ain't got no beef with you, but you ain't gonna call me out and think you ain't about to come on here. You definitely is a top fan.
True.
You definitely is a top fan, bro. Hey, we got to get you on here, bro. I ain't even mad. I love it. So let me get my stuff together. I like that, dog. So, yeah,
True.
True. Let's get you on here, man. Let's get you on here. But other than that, y'all, man, please live your life to the fullest. Remember, laugh every day. And if you got a dream and it's something you want to accomplish, don't wait till last minute. While you're still living, you can get your dreams accomplished. It's never too late to go for what you want to go in life. And just go and push hard and keep fighting. Other than that, man, y'all have a great rest of your week. Be safe. We'll see you on Saturday. And go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Bye, guys.
All right, y'all. Peace.
Them Tigers, orange, white, and purple. Y'all better take a seat. Carolina Tigers, you know we can't be beat. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hey. run up on them, make that play all day. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, line them up, we'll make them pay. We don't play. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, hard hits, big plays, that's our way. Hey, say go Tigers. Hey, Carolina Tigers, you know we gon' slay. Stepping in the jungle, it's a death wish. We Tigers on the hunt, coming out the mist. Try to count us out, now we gonna grind. Y'all can move out the way, it's our time to shine. Our claws are out, ain't no holding back. We the new champs here and we're on attack. You want the smoke, well, we're bringing the fire. Wanna feel the heat if that's your desire.